Mash up the dance.
And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. So Dallas will get the first possession. Pass to Doncic. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Oh, what a nice find by Kyrie that time, balancing his offensive attack.
Young can't hit. Here's Washington. Washington powers it through.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
Out of bounds.
And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. About a minute played here so far in the first. Pass to Doncic. And here's Gafford. Back to Doncic. 4-3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
3 points.
Doncic has got 5 now.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
Bogdanovich down low with the fadeaway. The rebound by Klay Thompson.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Outside Irving. Clock at 6. And he converts the layup.
And making the most of that inside opening. That's almost too easy for Kyrie.
Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Hawks, timeout.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And you got to give this Dallas front office credit for how they've acquired quality role players, Grant.
Well, B.A. in particular adding length and athleticism. That's helped them defensively, as well as providing some lob targets for Luka and Kyrie.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Nothing up yet on the scoreboard for him. Looking to win the run. And he lays it up and in.
Young so hard to defend, especially when he's pulling off plays like that.
Pass to Thompson. And that one's long.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. I asked him if he thinks anyone has a better feel for the game than Luka Doncic, and he told me, I don't want to get into a comparison, but what I can say is that he controls the pace like no one else. You can't speed him up, you can't slow him down. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Hawks trail by 9. Kleba with a steal. Oh, Thompson from deep three-point land. Oh, had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't make the three. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Buries it down low.
And Trey doing a good job exploring, trying to find those soft spots in the defense.
.146 left in the first quarter of the game. The rebound by the Hawks. It's stolen by Doncic. It's 2-on-1. And the 18-footer right on the mark. Doncic has got 7 points. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play, and all that hustle is paying off.
Substitution for your Hawks. Larry Nance Jr.
Hawks trail by 7. Young looking around. Got a piece of it. And they get it back. Second shot opportunity. And he sinks the layup. Give him 8.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And he recovers it. Here's Doncic to the wing on the left. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Irving for 3. Rebounded by Daniels.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Here's Lively. Again, the miss by Dallas. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter.
Your Hawks.
Dallas on top.
10.
They lead.
The Mavericks. 13.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick. Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Dinwiddie with it. Down low. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter. Dallas shooting their first free throws of the game now.
White power. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. Brent, league-wide, more and more points being scored. You see that tapering off at any point?
BA, with all the rule changes and what we're seeing in terms of the skill set of players growing, I mean, the scoring is just going to keep going. How far can we go? I don't know. I feel like we're topping off a little bit. the only way we're going to score more points in a game is add more time to the clock.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They've led by as many as 11. To the inside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And six-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate. And they've swayed the outcome of games.
Well, Grant, as long as the Mavs have Luka Doncic, they'll be a contender in the West.
Yeah, no doubt. Luka is the special guy who can carry a team. He's an MVP candidate year in and year out. And Dallas is just very lucky to have him.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding and rising up off the ground.
Thompson with it. Now Kongwu defending. And Cal with the stuff.
Well, Thompson doesn't have the ball in his hands a lot to make plays, but he's a good, quick decision maker when he's decisive like that.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel, we have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you. Back to Doncic for three.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Johnson. Powell pulls it in.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Hawks trail by three. Johnson inside. Banked it in off the glass. Johnson's got 6.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range. And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
A defensive lapse. Can't give him that kind of position.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that?
Thompson's shot is off. On the wing, Daniels. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off.
Watch Jalen Johnson. His athleticism, man, it's unique.
Pretty unique at his size, right, B.A.? He just glides around the court. He's got great speed when they play in transition and can get above the rim. So this guy, a bit of a matchup nightmare. Just think when he gets his confidence. Now, you can never let Clay shoot off a crisp pass. He just lets that go so quick.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Dallas shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Dallas leading by 6. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
Hunter can't get it to go. And so it's Dallas with it. They've led by as many as 11. And the shot goes. And now it's a 10-point Maverick lead.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys, and he hasn't really had that.
The three from Washington. Another three for Dallas. Hawks trail by 10. Young inside. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
And Young, known as a remarkable scorer, he can fill it up in a variety of ways.
Here's Irving. Another shot. And it's good on the layup. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks earning this break in the air.
Your Hawks, 25. The Mavericks, 35.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Here's Young. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. And Dallas calls time here.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Dance team.
And Dallas making a change here. Pass to Bogdanovich. Inside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Capella. The Hawks need to get one up here. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Dallas leading by 10. The three, Hardy. The shot no good. And you look at the history of the Hawks. Brent, they've won one NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, B.A., tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
Here's Irving. Lays it up and banks it in. Irving's got 8.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, Ice Trae is dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I work too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Pulls up. And it's Dallas scoring again. Hawks trail by 12. Here's Young. Here's Capella. And stolen by Irving. And they're running. It's stolen by Okongwu. Outside Young. It's stolen by Irving. And now the Mavs on the run. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Bogdanovich. Dallas shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. No good on that one.
2 shots.
Timeout called. The Mavericks. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
He hits the second from the line.
Atlanta.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 13-point game. And there's the rejection. Here's Irving. 10 points for him. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Atlanta with the rebound. Here's Daniels. Right side, Hunter. Offensive rebound. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
Substitution for your Hawks, Larry Nance Jr.
The Mavericks lead by 13. One place Clint Capella really knows how to throw his weight around is on the glass, Brent.
Yeah, it's been a little while, BA, since Clint Capella has led the league in rebounding. And, of course, that was a little bit different offensive system, but he has the size and the instincts still to go up and get the ball off the rim or from lob passes to be effective inside.
And it's Irving missing. Tipped away. From deep. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
The three.
I know Kyrie is one of the best finishers in the league, but trust me, he enjoys the three ball.
Here's Daniels.
Dyson.
It's good. Daniels has gotten 4 this quarter.
I didn't see that crossover coming, and neither did the defender, apparently.
Exum outside. No good with the triple. Hawks trail by 12. Pass to Okongwu. 18 feet out. .50 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Here's Hardy. It's Exum on the wing. Money from the wing.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Here's Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got 15 points.
When Kyrie's going like this, he completely takes the game over. What a player.
Pass to Rizachet. Here's Nance. Hardy grabs the board. Left side, Irving. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back.
35. The Mavericks. 49.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. The Mavericks lead by 14. And Doncic puts up a deep three. The quick look, no good that time.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Inside, it's Trae Young.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Gotta attack when you have that chance.
And Luka Doncic with the three. And the Mavericks lead by 15.
Using that change of pace off the dribble, Doncic gets the shots he wants.
It's stolen by Johnson. And here comes the break. Here's Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 4 points this quarter.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Young inside. It's good. Young's got 23.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Doncic outside. There's the triple. And that's collected by Trae Young.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. 25 points in the game.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Pass to Washington. For three, Dinwiddie. They get it back. Out to Thompson. And here's Doncic. 5 to shoot. And it's Dallas scoring again.
Yeah, from a tough spot on the floor, Luka's shooting ability on display right there.
Capella draws the double. Young. Good on the shot. Young's got 14 points now in the second half.
Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point, he's going to need some help.
And it's Washington missing. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Down by 12.
Maverick substitution. White House.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Out to Thompson. Dinwiddie outside. Gafford in the post. Pass to Dinwiddie. Thompson scanning the floor. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a three. And they'll get another chance.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
And finished off by Hunter.
Got to be aware of Hunter, especially when he gets up at the rim. That guy's got some size.
.143 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Thompson. Again, the miss by Dallas.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for Dallas?
Just a great job running the floor in transition. Now, he realized they were tiring out the defense early, and they took full advantage.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on their turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You've got to be careful when you're handling the ball around.
And the shot's good by Irving.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
A deep three. Capella with a rebound.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Mavericks.
They ran the fast break beautifully all night long. It was a huge part of their success.
It's so true. They clearly ran the floor well, constantly putting pressure on the defense. Just a tremendous effort.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Kyrie Irving.
And so many times on the defensive end showed off those quick mitts, jumped all over the opposition and swiped the ball away a number of times.
There's Young with the three. Nails it from three. Young's got 30 points.
Difficult to try to stick with Trae Young, especially when he's rising up there.
Launches it. They grab their own miss. Launches it from deep. Back to Hunter. And so the Mavericks take the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one.
Boy, stuff from Pelly. I'm God's son, but his demons on the chally. Think it's sweet to the in the alley. Yeah, finna like a 50. Spent the whole 10 for some out of Ricky. They let him play tough till it's time to do a mission. I ain't trying to kick it. I don't want to talk. 80-inch flat screen smarter than the law. 40 on the this is how I thank God. I'm my young chase him down, take shine. She thirsty, got it on FaceTime. I'm standing on the couch, throwing the vision getting clearer in a different lane now. The for the trauma, it just numb the pain out. You was in the bag, but you do your thing, huh? You broke it, me, don't feel ashamed, ma. I cut her off and made her settle for a lame guy. I flew her to an island, braids up. He cooking and he cooking about the same pot. You in the trenches, I'm the same, little fame now. The coupe so fast, you can dodge a raindrop. Hey, he's so bad, he didn't get his main route. Hey, how you mad at me? We come from the same spot. Down like I threw it out. Woke up fresh like I had it laid out. First I went to but I'm getting paid now. Out the seal, come find a baby bottle. All my something like my baby mamas. Yeah, I would check, I won't even think about it. Hey, why you grinding hard? Cause it hate the bottle. Excuse me while I flex. That's to my left. You're bad with bad breath. For bags I do conquest. Find bag then I collect. No that love. Like geeks know every spec. Both like oh yes. It's like I'm grandma yes. PT rep that till death. Get back I need 10 steps. Don't care who got up next. PT can't miss. Ain't heard no like this. Pull out my sheet. I got the bread to trick. I see your ex down bad, I think he need assist, So I went that mama, I no drama, I'm on my way to the tippity top. I'm so OP, think I'm in the hop. B.O.B. M.O.B. G.A.N.G. Love me while I stop. I might get bored and just get in the stocks. Shawty just gave me the. I love black girls that listen to rock. You think you're trying to put me
this
in
ain't
box?
for containing, you stupid little. Ain't no point in saving when let the skull. I'm so good at singing the way I carry notes. They frame what I'm saying, treat that like pain is. This not a handout, we not relaying. Competition, all we do is dust it. I'm the type to hold the face up. I'ma hold the hair up if she.
You know, looking like I'm really him with the this assumption. I was getting 5-star for my luncheon. Keep on giving me lip. I don't really walk anywhere. I'm a float in. I'm a real nightmare. Put your vote in. Gonna flinch in the start punching. Don't keep on doing
Stars aligning heavy, think they're telling me my fate. Trying to give me silver, think that I don't know my place. Staying in my lane too long, it give me a bad taste. Everything I done been great, that I erase. Play my favorite, I'm like Nana at the complimentary compositions. Legato, one staccato. Our ratios ain't perfect, ain't no Fibonacci spiral. Count this money, that's the evidence for me. That girl got something new.
Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And it's the Hawks to start out. Now here's Young. Fires the three. Doesn't go. And he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Well, Coach, we know how good Young is offensively, but he gets heavy criticism for his defense.
Yeah, look, and at 6'1", 164 pounds, he has some obvious limitations, Brian, but he's shown improved effort as a defender, and it shows in his defensive rating.
And you have to have that scoring ability on the floor. Now here's a Kongwu. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Personal foul.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And Coach, with a Kongwu adding a 3 to his game, it's hard to keep him off the floor now.
It is, Brian, and he can do a lot for a team when he plays. He can now spread out the floor. He can guard multiple positions. But the main thing a Kongwu does is he is all over the glass.
Now here's Doncic. 5 on the clock. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Atlanta ball.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up to the Atlanta Hawks. First quarter, just over a minute played. The three. Doncic grabs the miss. Outside for Irving. Okongwu with the rebound.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
With some arc. Young with it. Puts up a deep three. Thompson pulls it in. They've got numbers. Here's Doncic. They get it back. Pass to Gafford. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Young, move that brand new bread, get your brand new, hey, brand new pot, new stove, brand new 1052 bowls. Right behind your name, in other words you told. These be laying up with these rats, they need to be exposed. D&D unless the money calling. What you call it? Can't go broke now, I'm used to balling. Mute yourself with all the extra talking. Shut up, mind your business, let me paint a picture, see the vision. I can see the city while I'm in the Yammy right now with it. She needed some clout, you not even relevant what this about. I know some from the south, get little sister them in the mouth. Whoa, yeah. Know I be it out. They like back on there. Look how he slugging it out. Some keep telling me, some keep telling me. I'm hearing voices. Keep it cool, play the fool. Some keep telling me, trying to ignore it. Some keep telling me. Some keep telling me, telling you what. Go with your move or you gon' lose. Some keep telling me, I can't go. Some keep telling me, them. Some keep telling me, stay on the road. Some keep telling me, give it a little minute and its true colors gon' show. Some keep telling me, keep me up. Some keep telling me, get it and go. Some keep telling me, God watching over me, but I feel the demons getting close. He be pillar talking about me and my people. Must be hurt. Plus he a rapper too, he really want a feature. 12 by verse. He ain't, I know, a hoe, a real. When got a tat, it still ain't. Now why you do that for? Some keep telling me, I ain't buying the story you selling me. No. If you ripping that loaf, you better eat. We don't tolerate starving in BGE. They out here paying for, I'm playing for keeps. Laid up with a op for a week. Won't have a team. Elite. They talk about you rich or poor. Whoever ain't with you, whoever ain't with me, everybody. Whoever ain't with me, trying to take her for another. Now you winning. Nah, don't switch up now. I done put you in it. Some keep telling me, some keep telling me, some keep telling me. I'm hearing voices. Keep it cool, play the fool. Some keep telling me, trying to ignore it. Some keep telling me, telling me. Some keep telling me, telling you what. Go with your move or you gon' lose. Some keep telling me, I can't go. Some keep telling me, them. Some keep telling me, stay on the road. Some keep telling me, give it a little minute and its true colors gon' show. Some keep telling me, keep me up. Some keep telling me, get it and go. Some keep telling me, God watching over me, but I feel the demons getting close.
We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Philadelphia 76ers come in for this one. We're all set to bring you NBA action. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Embiid wide open. And he overshot that one, missing.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now we're trying to build around those two guys.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Doncic outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Maxey. Doncic, no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
76ers moving the ball around. Now here's Embiid. And he uses the glass on the lane.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
Tries again. Oubre outside. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Out to Thompson. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Well, the ability to rise and fire off the catch has defined Klay Thompson.
Martin inside. Pass to Embiid. Beyond the arc. Again, Embiid missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Good on the three-point shot.
Man, that is ridiculous range from Luka Doncic. Yes, step across half-court line, I'm in my range.
Now, here's Maxey. High post, Embiid. From deep, George. Rebounded by Gafford.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Here's Doncic. And it falls over the rim and in. Doncic has got 5 now.
Boy, Luka Doncic excels in the two-man game. You handle the rock with perfection. Nicely done, young sir.
To the middle. Here's Martin. And again, unable to change momentum here. Dallas leading by 4. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with Jason Kidd just a few minutes ago. We talked about the game plan for Joel Embiid. He told me Embiid might be the hardest matchup in the league. We just have to try to make things difficult on him and make him work for every point. We'll see if they're up to it, Kevin.
Thanks, David.
Oh, yes, sir. PJ making it look easy.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. The specter of injury seems to always loom over Paul George's career, Doris.
But, Kevin, I think it's very hard for Paul George fans to take out of their mind completely that gruesome injury he suffered. But we've got to give this young man a ton of credit. He has managed his play and his health to a very high level and still one of the most gifted players this game has seen.
The Mavericks leading. And here's Hardy. And Kleba now top of the key. Poked away. Oubre with the steal. Here's George. Nice shot from the wing.
Assist goes to.
And this game is tied up now.
Martin Jr.
Well, you expect Paul George to either take it right to the cup or shoot the three. You give up that in-between space, and he hits the mid-range.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul.
For the 76ers.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throw of the game.
Substitution on the court.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
No. No one near. Maxey as he lets it fly. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Here's Irving. backhands the 12-footer.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Pass to George. Lets it go with the 3. Oubre outside. One second left. And it's in. Oh, wow. He nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
13. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. 76ers lead by 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the 76ers.
Well, they're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
Well, Luka not forcing his way inside, just taking that mid-range shot because that's what the defense offered up to him.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. PJ can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. Now, here's George. After Luka Doncic's miss. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. There's the 3. Pass to Exum. Doncic right side. Shot clock at 6. Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
That's a high percentage look for Luka Doncic. He is a menace if he gets that deep.
Releases. Again, Philadelphia. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Trailing by 5. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Maxey, no good. Doncic outside. Embiid with the steal. Outside, Martin. Back to George.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Outside, Maxey. Takes a 3. George, no good.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Inside, Exum. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic.
We love how Dante Exum gets inside. He's got terrific touch close.
And it's Doncic missing. The 76ers lead it. In the corner, it's Oubre. Back to Maxey. this one for three. Offensive rebound. Oh, muscling it home, Embiid.
And talk about effort. Embiid staying with that one.
Dallas calls timeout. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at running the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Mavericks trailed by 3. .106 left in the second quarter. Doncic looking it over. Clock at 6. Pulls up on the wing. And that's good for 2. Doncic has got 8 here in the quarter.
This guy is an absolute machine. Luka Doncic keeping his foot on the gas and giving the defense everything they can handle. Well, being aggressive and assertive. The big man snatching the rebound.
And that one's good, George.
Yeah, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 13. And they double up Doncic. Thompson for the triple. Rebound by the 76ers. To the inside. Outside for Martin. To the wing right side. Right side Lowry. And he banks in the layup. Lowry's got the lead up to 6 now for Philadelphia.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. The 76ers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Doncic right side. Tries it from the top of the key. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Excellent D there from George. Luka Doncic started off his 2024 Doris with a historic scoring performance.
He sure did, Kevin. He was only the 4th player in league history to score over 72 points in a game. It was the shooting performance of a lifetime, and Luka just takes it all in stride. Incredible.
Philadelphia leading by 6. Good. Drummond's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the 76ers.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Here's Thompson. Thompson hammers it down.
Boy, you don't see it often. Klay Thompson letting you know he can finish emphatically.
Now Lowry from past the arc. Rebounded by Gafford. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Doncic from deep three-point land. They get the rebound. Down low. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 15 points for Luka Doncic.
You see the offensive force that is Kyrie Irving. Sometimes it's a scoring. Right there, it's just passing.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. Here's Drummond. outside for George. From the arc. No good that time. Mavericks trail by 6. Here's Irving. It's hauled in by George. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And the Mavericks call time here. So, Doris, here's a question for you. Should the NBA widen the court? Because the corner 3 now is such a staple in these offenses.
That's exactly right. One of the most coveted, Kevin, because the proximity of the shot is so desirable. Here's what we know unequivocally. There's no way they're going to widen the court because it would take out some of the money-making courtside seats. That's not happening.
Teams changing it up here. Right around 3 minutes into the second half.
2 minutes remaining.
Dinwiddie outside.
2 minutes.
Fires for 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
A minute 42 left in the third quarter. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play.
For the
76ers have shot just one free throw, missing that one earlier.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Irving from long range. The three-pointer is right on target. Irving's got 5 now.
Kyrie shoots a ton of threes, and he makes a ton of threes.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Oubre up top. He's got 6. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Dallas. 4-point game. That doesn't go in either for Irving. And now, here comes Gordon leading the break. Count that one. And the 76ers lead by 6.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Here's Irving. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. Irving's got 8 points here in this quarter.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room,
that's the end of the third quarter with the score.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one.
32.
Philadelphia ahead.
The 76ers.
4.
36.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The 76ers leading by 4. Here's McCain. 5 on the clock. The 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Thompson with it. Fires from way outside. Thompson from way outside.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. To take the lead. Kept alive. To the right side. And another shot. Thompson gets it inside.
Known as a shooter, Thompson's size allows him to score inside as well.
Shoots. Oubre can't get it to go. And the Mavericks call time here. Doris with Nowitzki and Doncic. The Mavericks have gone from one great European player to another.
And you could tell the 1 year that Luka got to play with Dirk, Kevin, he absolutely loved it. He got to learn from a Hall of Famer and a champion. What better way to start your career?
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off, guys.
Thank you, David. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Dallas again missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Three-pointer by Embiid. Trains the three-pointer. And the 76ers lead by 2. And George hits the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And they double up Doncic. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Thompson right side. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Thompson's got 8 points in the quarter.
Klay Thompson is not about to let a three go unanswered. Big time shot.
Back to Oubre. They get it back. Left side, Martin. To the paint. A second chance effort. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul. First team.
Good job to take it right at the
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
Doncic, no good. Right side, George. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
Shooting for Philadelphia. Paul George.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does. And that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
Dallas making a switch here. Embiid from outside. Mavericks with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Doncic outside. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
We've got 1:18 left to play in the final quarter. Back to Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Thompson outside. There's the triple. And Embiid pulls it down. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
On the wing, Doncic. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Gafford misses.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
Outside, Martin. High post, Embiid. Shoots over Gafford. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Well, you got to love the defensive effort, contesting that shot by Kyrie, just trying to frustrate his man on the defensive end.
Dallas calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And please give a big round of applause for your junior defense crew.
Thompson for 3. So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride.
Yeah, I made some meals on my merch too. I got yellow diamond Super Saiyan Goku. These only on Pro Tools. Oh lame, I ain't got no juice. Oh lame, I ain't got no motion. Flexing on these like I'm Hulk Hogan. Yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Handle business. I'm on the industry and God is my witness. Let's go, 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 let's go.
I keep it player while some choose to play it safe. Boy, check the resume, it's risky business in the AA. And I've been witness to this history ever since the 10th grade. We went from rock and brace to 10th phase. I twist my A-head to the side just for style. Or throw on the Gucci bucket with the fly, super fly. Wow, the Southern private known to shut it down. It ain't so country though, this ain't no Goma pile. I'm sorry. I keep cook the altar in order to satisfy my people in Georgia and cross the water. And across the border, the essays are getting smarter. They got flour for tortillas and lettuce for enchiladas. keep it player while some choose to play it safe. Boy, check the resume, it's risky business in the AA. And I've been witness to this history ever since the 10th grade. We went from rock and brace to the 10th phase. I twist my A-head to the side just for style. Or throw on the Gucci bucket with the fly, super fly. Wow, the Southern private known to shut it down. It ain't so country though, this ain't no Goma pile. I'm sorry. I keep cook the altar in order to satisfy my people in Georgia and cross the water. And across the border, the essays are getting smarter. They got flour for tortillas and lettuce for enchiladas. If you follow, wink, wink, no doubt we don't speak in a blink. Them folks can have you sleeping in the... I'm taking the tissue and on the seat. It's the B-I-G-B-O-I-O-U-T. Now party people in the club, it's time to cut a rug and throw the loose up in the sky just for the shutter buzz. Then you empty, you can grab a club. Boy, stop, I'm just playing, let me dap you up. Why? It's after 12 club like a high B. A beehive cause not everybody buzzing around me. Could it be the way that the verses sounding came up on the ghetto boys and the underground king toys? I had a brome call it pretty brown thing. Pink looked like root beer when the sun was shining. Known to keep a bad chick, no slipping around me. And that finger on the is clowning. Not to flex but to protect my neck like the Wu-Tang. Self-preservation is the rule when you do or getting something more sinister. You gotta be the make it so the doctors they can't them or bring them back to life. Back to reality. Gon' get them some, leave it alone. Triple OG status, 8 towns very own. Now party people in the club, it's time to cut a rug and throw the loose up in the sky just for the shutter buzz. Then you empty, you can grab a club. Boy, stop, I'm just playing, let me dap you up. You're in my system, my system. Now this goes out to all my players in the back sipping. Round corners in the lap, cut a rug, playing now, cut a rug. Throw your deuces in the sky for the shutter buzz. And this goes out to all the ladies in the car. What you want? You make me wanna go freeze, cut a rug, cut a rug. And throw your deuces in the sky for the shutter buzz. Now party people in the club, it's time to cut a rug and throw the loose up in the sky just for the shutter buzz. Then you empty, you can grab a club. Boy, stop, I'm just playing, let me dap you up. You're in my system, my system. Just left, but God is best, but forward, darling, Lord have mercy, how them flows stay so cold, Gonna run in my system, shut the buzz.
Échale ganas, mija. Los tiempos duros pasarán, no te rindas. Tienes que ser trucha. I could feel my blessings, they around the corner. I know that better days ain't need much longer. Cause I'm just present, focused, think I need to get out. 40s, 24, thank you, Lord. I know where I'm from, not many make it to the lead. But we bout this function, bout to crush it, best believe. I could see them moving and it's like a TV screen. Straight out from the I'm tossed out and I'm feeling so free. All the eyes, yeah, all the eyes on me.
I'm cooler than the ice inside the hockey store. Cooler than the ice, I probably city on the screen until the poppy store. I got cream watching all the Rockies on. I put pain on it. Just gain on it. 1,000 on this hoodie, never got a stain on it. 1,000 on that, never got my name on it. Yeah, screen inside the seat and you go watch the game on it.
Down, I don't rest it off. Every festival, shut it down. I don't mess with my pockets. Y'all new best of y'all watch. I don't rest it off. Every festival, shut it down. I don't mess with my pockets. Y'all new best of y'all watch.
Big Blanco, pouring out the big bios. Me and big bottom models or the McDonald's. Leave my wallet out this argument, I'm 6 foot. I spend all my money, I be 6 foot. All my shit in crypto when the market took a dip. 20K on chip, look. Funny now we optimists. Plus I got my moves all around me like an Oculus. Sandbox a lot of this. Certified they heard of us. Three fell off the curb, so there's some birds that got the word of us. Never let that burden us take that trip with a curve with us. They all get but I turn them back to Cerberus. And yes, I'm best case. Yes, I rap chase. Forever cold hearted, you can check my breastplate. Working till $1 million check my next day. But I ever fall off, then expect my
I don't rest it off. Every festival, shut it down. I don't mess with my pockets. Y'all new best of y'all watch. I don't rest it off. Every festival, shut it down. I don't mess with my pockets. Y'all new best of y'all watch. Every festival, shut it down. Every festival, shut it down. Every festival, shut it down.
Leo, light it up.
Diamonds and bling bling. I had to tell them, come on, bring me some more for the night. I say my car and I have myself clean. Smelling good, I treat her right on my side, and I know that she lies. She just want my money, and I know that she lies. Always think, and I know that she lies. My diamond keep drunk, and I know that she lies. I got all this money, I say my know how to treat me, and I know how to treat all my right. Say my diamond shine and bling bling. Ugly, you see I got a plenty. I own that. This down. What matters? I want. And my man got big black hearts, ain't on camera. You don't like me, I'm danger. Man, don't go take that down. My trunk ain't no time, no side. Tryna get you a freeze, though. Been with it, since I'm on that. Tell her, get her feet put up, flat it up. Hey, you know me, you too. Me and Scott, tryna get, come link up. I say my phone keep ringing. Hold up, there's another hat, baby. There's another chick, baby. Sick trip, get terminated. Ain't wait, they turn crazy. Hands on your page, might keep away. Diamonds and bling bling. I had to tell them, come on, bring me some more for the night. I say my car and I have myself clean. Smelling good, I treat her right on my side, and I know that she lies. She just want my money, and I know that she lies. Always think, and I know that she lies. My diamond keep drunk, and I know that she lies. I got all
on your teeth. Leave all on your street, yeah. Your block we dead. On they side where we creep, yeah. I know that she like heavy. Make her put it on. I be up all night to the morning. Money calling, no I'm on it. Make when she home. Might flash out and act a donkey. Baby mama kept you on me. All these broken phones make daily pull up on me. I make up, get green nails. I do it like McCone. Diamonds and bling bling. I had to tell them, come on, bring me some more for the night. Say my car ain't not myself clean. Smelling good, I treat right on my side. And I know that she lies. She just want my money. And I know that she lies. Always think. And I know that she lies. All my diamonds keep jumping. And I know that she lies. I got all this money, but
This for my city, this for my city, this for the town, this for the town, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown, this for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you gun in my city, I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, 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 this for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you gun in my city, I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, you know how we on it, they know how we coming. Visit my city, we thank you for coming. We party at night and go home in the morning. Shorty is watching, she know that I'm on her. Got me excited, she know that I want her. Tell me your price, she want me to spoil her. She don't like rappers, she only ballers. This for the city, this for the boroughs. They saying that I'm the Tupac of my borough. We had to get it, we had to hustle. Couldn't just sit and watch our family struggle. See me outside, they know that I'm thorough. Never been weak, it had to be muscle. I'm from a city that nobody trusts you. Get money so even your haters will love you. This for my city, this for my city, this for the town, this for the town, this for the win.
2K25 is out now, and here to talk about gameplay is gameplay director Mike Wang. Mike, welcome back to 2K TV. I'm so excited to see you again.
It's so great to be here. My favorite place to be.
Well, we're talking a lot about the new game, so tell us about shot timing profiles in NBA 2K25.
Okay, right off the bat. So shot timing profiles is one of many new customization options for the user this year. So we really wanted this year to be all about accessibility and about customization, personalizing the game to your, the experience, to how you play and how you like the game. Shot timing profiles is the ability for the user to set exactly how much, basically, timing the shot impacts the outcomes of the shot. So you can play on real player percentage, which means shot timing doesn't matter at all. That's been in the game before. This year, what's new is you can choose from low, normal, and high. So if you're on low, it's going to be all about taking quality shots, high IQ shots, open shots with good players. And timing matters, but not too much. So you can make some kind of poorly some mistimed shots, but you won't make as many perfectly timed shots, if that makes sense.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Got one more great treat for you, folks. Joining us on our broadcast is Shams Charania. Shams, so great to have you with us. Thanks for taking the time to take a seat and join us here courtside.
Star-studded group, the pleasure is all mine. I appreciate you guys so very much for having me aboard.
Look at the smile on Brent Berry's face. He is thrilled to have you here courtside with us.
Absolutely. Super excited about it.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's McConnell in at the point. And for New Orleans, Abed forward, Ingram and Williamson. C.J. McCollum out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Davis at the 5, roaming the paint. So the Pelicans win the tip. And some question marks for Zion Williamson and the Pelicans moving forward, Shams. What is your sense of how attached to Zion the Pelicans are right now?
The Pelicans learned last year that you can build around Zion Williamson. The struggle, though, is to keep him healthy. I'm told that the Pelicans are really happy about the way Zion Williamson showed last year that he can be on the court. And the Pelicans, I'm told, really believe in Zion Williamson. But there's really no way to find equal talent if they were to ever look to trade him. So the Pelicans have to wait it out and see how they can continue to compete in the West with Zion Williamson.
Quickly, do you think they have enough around him? Do you like the parts around Williamson?
I do. The biggest thing in New Orleans, though, is staying healthy. We see a healthy group, a healthy Zion Williamson for the entire run of the playoffs. That's what everyone, not only in New Orleans, but the basketball world wants to see.
And the shot is good.
Putting on the hard hat there. Give Turner credit for staying locked in on capitalizing no matter what.
Murray, the pass to Williamson. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Siakam. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Offline with his three. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. To the paint. And Williamson throws it down.
Playmaking ability on full display there. I love how Zion is taking what the defense is giving him right now.
McConnell kicks to Siakam. The pass to McConnell. To the inside. Siakam. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Siakam's got his second bucket tonight.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Pelicans shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Now, here's Siakam. Last game he had 12. And Siakam throws it down.
What a throwdown. Siakam making sure no one gets in his way.
We have all these great foreign players. Maybe 3 of the top 5 players in the NBA are all foreign players, right? And so much was made of Anthony Edwards. Here's a 22-year-old American player who has maybe the charisma, the game, the everything. You could package it. Could be our next great player. Is there ever talk around the league about why are European players being so dominant? Where are the great young American players to compete against this great influx of international play?
The grassroots programs, you have to look at what happens abroad and in the States. You have to give a lot of credit to the way that they develop players over in Europe. In any of those regions, they do a great job, and those players are hungry, they're driven, they're passionate. They're trying to get here to the States and play basketball at the highest level in the NBA. And you see at the amateur level, there can be a lot of fluidity, there can be a lot of flux, and players are given so much so soon in America. So to be able to have that chip on your shoulder, to have the passion, and to exude the confidence that Anthony Edwards has, the younger generation of players definitely have someone in Anthony Edwards to look up to.
Williamson finds Davis. Floats it up for Williamson. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 4 assists now tonight. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another, really the story of the game.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pacers?
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they get the ball.
Hey, Shams, I know you cover the league like no one else, but I've seen your jump shot. You have a sweet J. You must have played organized ball, I'm assuming.
I played a little bit in high school, Kevin, but once I got cut in high school, that's when I knew my career path would have to trend into what I'm doing now, into writing and covering the NBA. But listen, I have a lot of confidence in my jump shot, watching players like Steph Curry shoot the basketball. I'm not trying to give any comparisons, but I do love to shoot the ball. That is the one thing I know I can do decently.
I know. I love your answer.
Not much else, but I can shoot.
Zion right now is helping his team out by outworking his player, grabbing these rebounds.
Obi Toppin's checked in for Miles Turner. Pelicans shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. The Pacers have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Now Nembhard, still without a basket. It's stolen by Davis. Trying to find Murray, and he gets it to him. That ties the game.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Here's Nembhard. 9-point game his last outing. McConnell scanning the floor to the left side wing. Here's Toppin. And that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
A little bit ago, Willie Green and I were able to chat. And we talked about Benedict Mathurin, their confident wing. Coach said guarding Mathurin is a challenge. He's got that it factor. So we've told our guys who are defending him, you have to try to match his intensity or he'll eat you alive. Checking Benedict Mathurin, never an easy assignment. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Here is Davis. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. And that one drops. Davis has got 5 now.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Indiana moving the ball around. Pass to McConnell. On the wing, Mathurin. Oh, good on the triple.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
When you look at the NBA, Shams, any changes you'd like to see?
To me, it's having players stay healthy, right? I would love to have a rule that players just play and the top players are there playing the most meaningful moments of regular season games and allowing players to have freedom defensively. And the league can find plenty of other ways to discourage players, but to allow players to really be there in the big moments to defend at a high level. And I would just love to have a healthy serum that we can spread around the league and keep these guys in the field.
I think here at the table, we're all nodding our heads, looking up and down. We all agree completely with what you said. So for the Pelicans, Trey Murphy's checked in for Zion Williamson. Herbert Jones comes in for Murray. And it's Jose Alvarado in for C.J. McCollum. The Pacers also with the sub. Neesmith has checked in. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Indiana's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Pass to Toppin. Back to Siakam. Kicks it to Toppin. Now Siakam. It's tipped. Shot clock at 5. McConnell passes to Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
And Toppin on top of the world there.
The Pelicans trail. Ingram wide open. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 6 assists in the game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
McConnell passes to Nembhard. Passes it to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Toppin covering. The shot that time, not on target.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Nembhard. Here's Siakam. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Now here's Davis. He has 7. For 3, Ingram. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Brandon Ingram at that size constantly has a shooting window that's open.
Out to the wing. Nembhard with it. Still scoreless. Right side Davis. Over Siakam. Another one falls for New Orleans. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Pelicans.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Shams, we know you grew up in Chicago. I'm assuming you grew up a Bulls fan. Who didn't? And you had to have a favorite player growing up with those terrific teams.
I was a big-time fan of hoops in general. Definitely someone for me was Kobe Bryant. That's someone, wasn't a Bulls fan. We almost got him one year, but that was someone I grew up watching. Kevin, did you have a favorite team or player growing up?
Well, I love Kobe. I called every season of LeBron and every season of Kobe Bryant. And Bryant actually did stuff for 2K. As you know, not too long ago, before his passing, he sat down for a couple hours. But I hate to rank them because Kobe, Jordan, and LeBron are all right there at the very, very top. Hard to beat Jordan, right?
Very hard to beat Jordan. Obviously, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Kobe, for me, watching growing up, that was the closest thing that I had.
Now here's Davis. Following the miss by Obi Toppin. And a wide open look for Siakam. Kept alive by Indiana. And here we go with Davis heading to the hoop. He lobs it up.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Siakam against Davis. Offensive rebound. Look at that.
And Toppin getting a little bit fancy with the throwdown that time.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Davis, the pass to Ingram. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Ingram's got 11.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
And now the Pelicans on the break. Here's Nembhard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Pacers shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And the first one drops. Daniel Tice is checked in for the Pelicans. Javonte Green comes in for Brandon Ingram. Wiseman's checked in for Indiana. Davis, the pass to Tice. And Tice throws it down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center. But, man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Davis inside. He's covered by Wiseman. And Davis gets it to go. 11 points in the game.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Shot on the wing. And it's McConnell with the rebound. Indiana trailing here. The pass to Wiseman. It's Nembhard on the wing. 1 second left. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Pelicans on top.
36. The Pacers. 34.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. They're going with Mathurin and Neesmith on the wings. Miles Turner out there with Weissman. And it's Nembhard in at the point. Bucket is good.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
You communicate.
Substitution on the court.
And New Orleans going with a whole new group out there. Then for the Pacers, Siakam is checked in for Turner. Toppin comes in for Aaron Neesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard.